Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. So today is actually going to be a video kind of review of 60 seconds on the Nintendo Switch. I really wanted to do this video because I love this game and it's a relatively underrated game and it's a really cheap game on the Nintendo Switch. So if you want to play a game that's fun yet also cheap, I believe it's between $10 to $15 on the Switch, then this is the game for you. So this game is freaking great. This game is basically you have to survive the apocalypse, and you basically have to do that with the resources given to you. So let's go into apocalypse mode. So you choose your difficulty, little boy, fat man, or Sarbama. I think I'm gonna do fat man for that. Actually, no, I'll go Sarbama. I'll go hard. And then you can choose your main character being Ted or Dolores. I think I'm gonna go with Ted for now. So let's begin the adventure. So basically, you have 60 seconds to collect as many materials as you can from your house, and before the time is up, you have to jump into the bunker. So grab all this stuff here. There's also the sequel on the Switch as well. Ooh, perfect, the kids are right here. So you also have to grab your kids and wife. So it's perfect that everything is like right here. You also have to grab food and water. So we're about halfway done. Let's go grab the wife and a radio. Let's grab the map, water, the gas mask, and the book. Except I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, nope, I just missed it. So we're gonna try that again. I really wanted to make sure to have as many materials as I can have, just to make the gameplay easier. And so let's try it again. Alright, I decided to do medium difficulty, so Fat Man. Let me actually grab all the stuff that's right here first. So, another cool thing about this game is that, so we were trying this again. Let me grab some food and water. Because food and water are very important. The radio's in there, should have grabbed that. But we need the med kit and Timmy. Oh, shoot. Should have grabbed the med kit. Let's grab the radio. Let's head back. Alright, so we got the supplies we need. So obviously all my 60 seconds is devoted to finding all the things you need around you. This actually is related to the sequel, which is 60 parsecs, which is actually probably a better game because this is obviously the original. The sequel takes the original and obviously kind of expands upon it with new characters and all that. So you see all the materials we have in here. We have a Boy Scout book on the left, flashlight, radio, map, gun, 5 bottles of water, I think it's only 2 or 3 cans of food, a gas mask, and a lock. Oh, and we have cards. So what's cool about this is obviously you see this book here, and oh, okay, so we got the gun and the shelter, so that's really cool. Okay, so we have 3 soups. Okay, so you want to feed them every 5 days, so let's not feed them now. Let's go forward, and that's that. So basically, the main objective is to survive until you can get rescued. There are multiple different ways that you can get rescued, by the military, by a pair of twins. There's a scientist ending, so there's loads of endings that you can get. And yeah, so every day there's these situations that usually come up. So there's this one where you get to choose who gets to go out scavenging, but it's usually a day in advance thing. So I'm going to go out scavenging tomorrow, then flip the page and there's no day event. So this usually just means there's no day event, so there's nothing really going on. What's really cool also is that in handheld mode you can play this game touchscreen. So that arrow on the bottom right corner, you can touch it and it flips the page and all that. So it has some really cool touchscreen specific abilities. So now we get to choose who goes out scavenging. I think I'm gonna send out Timmy, and I'm gonna send him out with the gas mask because outside the air is kind of toxic, so we want to send him out with the gas mask to make sure he is safe. So let's do that. So now everyone's here. Oh, by the way, Timmy was the gingerhead boy that went out. Then we have Mary Jane, Ted, and Dolores. Um, yeah, I mean, there's no real like character development because it's a very short game. It's like one of those games where you play it like, in rounds. So it's like you play this game, you get an ending, and if you want, you can play it again for a different ending. It's a very short game. But like I said, I think it's only 10, $15. So here's another situation where it's a day event, so something's going on. So we had the most curious visitors today. One of them was making the sound of a galloping horse, using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other, while his companion was pretending to ride said horse. They claimed to be on a very important quest to seek some magical cup. So obviously this is a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So some events are good, some events are bad. It just takes you playing the game to know which events are good and bad. So I know that this one's good. These guys will help you out if you lend them the map. You don't lose the map. Usually you let them see it and they'll give you something in return. Usually they give me food, which is probably the case. Yeah, they give me a can of food. I've played this game a lot, so I usually know how all the endings are. So anyways, let's give them all soup and water. Obviously Timmy will get it when he comes back. Another day event. This is the cockroach situation, so let's hit them with the Boy Scout book. That's usually always my option. I never use the bug spray on them. I always use the book. So Timmy's still out. We don't feed them now. Uncle Terry. So these kind of situations where like they're looking for a photo of someone in the book. Usually, if you don't have the book, they might go crazy. There are things you have to keep track of with each character: their sanity, their health, like if they're sick or injured, or tired. If they're tired, they won't go out. They will go out if they're injured or sick. They just can't be tired. So. Let's see here. So here is another one of those things where you have to keep track of their sanity. If you don't have cards or checkers, it's a real balancing act of the items that you get. Like, certain items you can get while scavenging, like the med kit and, axe and stuff like that. But usually you want to have a gas mask and the Boy Scout book from the start because they are very important tools that you need to get started. So he brought back the gas mask, he brought 2 bottles of water, and that's it. So really not that good, but we'll feed him because we don't want him to die. We'll send out Mary Jane tomorrow. These guys usually do something for us. I don't know exactly what they do, but usually it's good to, like, if someone says, oh, if you give us X, we'll help you out. Usually that's always a good option. Yeah. So nothing as of yet. I'll send Mary Jane out with the gas mask. Shout out to Sauce, who's online playing Minecraft. So I guess this is kind of technically a Zach plays in a way, but it's just me showing off this game because I think it's a really underrated game. Yeah, so even Timmy, I'm gonna give him some soup and water because I want everyone to be kind of even, with stuff. So this is mushrooms. We don't want to eat the mushrooms. I think mushrooms can be good, but they also can be bad. And I usually hate gambling on it, especially when I don't have a med kit. So yeah, so let's continue. No one gets water. As long as you have food and water in the shelter. So basically this is just listening to the radio. And basically you can also use the radio to communicate with the military and stuff like that. So the military isn't ending, so this is kind of starting the military ending. And sometimes it will tell you if, like, the fallout outside is gone. So if you can go outside without a gas mask. Let's see. So nothing yet, so it's still toxic outside. And it'll also usually tell you when you're selecting a character. Or actually before if you're selecting a character. I'll show you in a bit. So no one needs anything. And nothing happening. So I also switched the difficulty to Fat Man, which is the medium mode, because I didn't want the game to be too hard, because I want to do a completed playthrough. I have beaten the game on hard mode, but it's obviously hard, so no one needs anything. So if there are instances where you don't have certain items, then you can't do said situation, which sucks, because usually this happens in like the first 5 days. So this is pretty late for this to happen, but we can't do anything, so we won't go out. Usually the radio drops, or the military drops, drop like water and food, stuff like that. Sometimes like an axe or a gun. So we got day 14, not doing anything. Hopefully Mary Jane comes back tomorrow. Hopefully. Nope, not today. Usually you can tell if a character's coming back, you'll hear the sound of a door opening. Usually the game has sound cues that kind of indicate what's going on. So, everyone needs food and water. Someone calls for signals and voice. I believe that this is the start. I don't know what this actually is. I think that, I think this is like, this isn't a bad situation. Okay, Mary Jane's back. Okay, we still don't have a med kit, which I kind of want one. In fact, Mary Jane just brought back water too, right? Just like Timmy. 3 bottles of water. Okay, she brought back food as well, so okay. So I'll feed Mary Jane. We thought phone calls were a thing of the past. It doesn't matter who we send out, it could be anyone. So as you can see, Timmy and Mary Jane are very tired from their expeditions, so we can't send them out anymore. Ted and Dolores are fine. I'll send out one of them. I don't want everyone to go out because obviously if everyone's tired, it makes life a lot more difficult. So as you can see here, it says our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Ooh, wait, no. I accidentally hit that. Okay. So that's why the gas mask is very important for the beginning part of the game. Usually after the fallout outside's gone, it doesn't matter too much. But regardless. We stumbled upon the remains of abandoned shantytown. Someone tore it down accidentally using a cat. Okay, so the cat is kind of an ending within its own. But I think I had to play Dolores for this ending. So you see we have a cat in the shelter now. But he really doesn't... Actually, he helps towards the scientist ending, I believe. So, no one's getting food. We'll send out Dolores. We'll give her the gas mask. Send her out. Dolores, usually whenever I play the game, she's always the one that ends up getting kidnapped first. So, hopefully she comes back. No one needs anything today. Listen to the radio. There are certain situations where you don't listen to the radio. There are certain situations where you don't want to. Usually if it says, if you want... Okay, Timmy's awake now. Timmy's not tired anymore, so we can send him out. So that's good. Usually if it says you want to meddle with the radio or tinker with the radio, usually you don't want to mess with that. So it's day 20. You want everyone to be fed and hydrated. How's in the center? Okay, this is like the mushroom one, where it can be hit, it can be missed. Just for the sake of the gameplay, I'll do it. Because sometimes you can get food out of it, but more often than not, someone will get hurt. But I think this takes, yeah, you see right there in the bottom left-hand corner, something's growing in the seeds. Oh, it also required a bottle of water, but I think we were fine on water, so it didn't really matter. Let's see. Okay, so this is part of the government ending. So a map. Use the map. The rest of the twins haven't really done much. I think we did have the phone call, but the twins haven't, like, cat wants something. So like I said, the sound cues usually indicate something's going on, so we're going to get something that's related to the cat. Trying to find a little devil and found a piece of paper going on. So yeah, so this is related to the cat. This is the cat's owner. We returned the cat, so the cat's going to be gone. You could also get a dog. A dog is also possible. His name's Pancake. I'll try to get him, but, let's see here, don't need anything, and nothing. So yeah, you can also get a dog named Pancake. He's adorable. He's like a golden retriever. I think Dolores is back. Yes, well, she brought a lot of food. No med kit, though. I mean, it's good we have lots of food and water, but we kind of need more supplies than that, guys. 4 food, 1 water. We lost the gas mask, but, oh, with the fallout, they didn't say the fallout outside's gone. I'll wait till tomorrow to feed Dolores, so we don't waste that extra food. I think I might risk it and send Timmy out. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the Boy Scout book can also fix things. Usually it takes them a while to want to fix something. But thankfully, the gas mask there... Oh yeah, the cat comes back. Forgot about that. But thankfully, they fixed the gas mask, which is perfect. So let's feed everyone. Boom, boom. So we're getting that. So let's... Oh, and Mary Jane's perfect. So let's send you out with the gas mask. Perfect. So we're at day 26. So the plant's obviously growing still. No one's hurt yet though, so we don't really know much about the plant. Ooh, I'll put in the shelter. Okay, perfect. So we found some bug spray. Thank you, Sherkov. Sherkov's the name of the cat. So yeah, nothing now. Mary Jane. I'm going to get salad. Vegetable is worth eating them today. Sure. I've never encountered this scenario actually, because the one time I took the plant, it turned into a monster. Like think of like a Venus flytrap, except even bigger and eats humans. So we'll try it out. We'll see if someone gets sick. We're being very experimental here. No one's sick, and plant's still there. Oh, whoa! Good call of the plant. We're also able to produce 4 cans of food, so that's perfect. So we are loaded on food, so that's perfect. You guys almost killed the cat. So these are people that are listening in to our shelter. They're members of government. Not much more to say there, really. They're members of government. The agents are responding. Are the door to explain themselves? Usually they explain themselves. Now here's where we want to start. Like, to get this ending, we need lots of water or lots of food, which is perfect if we have that. Timmy found a suitcase, which is good. Gas mask is broken again, but we really need a med kit. Did he get anything else? He might have gotten more food. See, 2 bottles of water, 2 cans of food, suitcase, lost the gas mask. That's decent. We'll wait a day to feed him. Other survivors. Okay, so this is, I guess, part of the twin ending. So we'll send out Ted. Doesn't really matter who we send out. So yes. We'll feed everyone. Wait, what? Dolores is sick? That's unfortunate. So we really need to find a med kit, or else Dolores is gonna die. It'd be ideal if we can get all of the survivors out and not have anyone die. So let's send out Mary Jane tomorrow. Oh, wait. Go back. So it says we're almost certain there are bandits running around. Running into them would be a big mistake. So bandits really are bad. They are not good. So I think if we send Mary Jane out with the bug spray, we might be able to be fine. But we'll have to wait, or we'll have to see on that. Yeah, so let's send her out. Oh, we have to use the bug spray. This happens a lot when you run low on materials. Because the thing is, I don't want to send Mary Jane out with the gun, because we could lose the gun, and bandits could arrive. But bandits are also weak to the lock. So I think I'm just going to send Mary Jane out with the gun and hope for the best. Hopefully we don't lose the gun. So let's send out Mary Jane. Shout out to Dr. Puggles, who's watching YouTube. With the gun. Perfect. Here's to hoping that Mary Jane comes back. So we send her out with the gun. We don't need to feed anyone. Well, we can't drop our guns because... So that's probably going to hold us off from the military ending. Thankfully, we have multiple endings going right now. We have the twin ending going, we have the military ending, and we have the doctor ending. Or spy ending, sorry. So, yeah. Cat's been staring at me. Yeah, you don't want to anger the cat, so just give the cat the food. Shout out to AB who's playing Minecraft. So you want to give the cat the food, or else he's not going to be happy. So that's fine. We have a lot of food anyway, so it doesn't really matter. One thing you don't expect is kind of bad. Okay, these guys, the merry men. This is where you have to look at your shelter and say, are you rich or are you poor? We are definitely rich. We have lots of food, lots of water. We have cars. We have a radio, book, flashlight, suitcase, map, lock. We have so much stuff. So we don't want them coming in. If you are, like, if you have no supplies, if you are, like, in a very bad spot, they are very good for you. If you're doing well, you don't want to let them in. And it's not like you steal a can of food or a bottle of water. They'll steal, like, 2 cans of food, a radio, and the map. Like, they'll steal quite a bit. So, day 35, we want to give everyone, in fact, let's just do that. Family, okay, so there's no situation. Usually we'll know if Mary Jane's been captured because it'll say here, but also the screen where you choose if you want to send someone out, that will return. So thankfully she's not confirmed dead yet. And she's back. Perfect. And she brought back the gun. And she brought a gas mask and some water? Yes. Wow. Alright, Mary Jane. You earned your keep. I'm definitely gonna feed you. Nothing secret. Okay, so this is hard. So I'm gonna send out Timmy since he's tired anyway, so he's not gonna be able to go out for missions. Actually, I should have sent out Mary Jane, but when he comes back, I think this is separate from an expedition, so I can still send someone out, right? No, I can't. Okay, so there's another cockroach situation. So when he comes back, he will be sick and injured. So he will not be doing too good. So I really want to get a med kit. Siblings are back, so we'll use the map. Oh, we had to give them the map. I'm gonna say no because we're doing pretty good with the scientist ending or spy ending. Okay, he's not sick, but he is injured. So day 40. So let's feed everyone. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we don't want to send anyone out now. There's no chance. So basically, all we're gonna have to hope for is to be able to save Timmy, or not really save him because we can't really do anything. But well, hopefully a trader comes around with a med pack. That'd be awesome. But hopefully this doctor spy person comes around. Oh shoot. Okay, so we can only save one thing. I mean, since we're going with this ending and presuming he doesn't need anything else, none of these items are particularly useful. But in case of any drops, supply drops, the radio could be useful. Because there still could be some supply drops that happen. It has happened before. So yeah. We lost the cards. We lost the map. Oh, Paichu, my friend Paige, explaining Stardew Valley. Shout out to you, Paige. So 42, nothing going on. Bandits running around. It'll be a big mistake. Yeah, no. Okay, so we don't want to get rid of this gun. Because we're not going for the military ending. We're going for this Doctor Spy ending. Which I don't know if I've gotten it on the Switch version of this game, because I have it on my computer as well. But either way, Raiders, I'm surprised we haven't gotten visited yet. But let's say this is a cream. Okay, so if I get this wrong, people will get sick. I think the gas mask. No, actually, I think the Boy Scout book. It's either one of these two. I'm gonna go with the Boy Scout book, and hopefully no one gets sick. Please, no one gets sick. Please, no one gets sick. All right, we're good. So it was the right choice. Good. I don't think the gas mask helps at all. It's all a matter of making the right choices of what supplies to use. Timing aren't allowed. You don't want to do that. There are certain situations where you can make people angry and it can affect relationships. You don't want to do that. And if you do that, sometimes like it doesn't really affect relationships, but it's more so like oh, if you do something, then someone might destroy something in the shelter out of anger, you know? So Raiders are above us. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's either. So I think I want to give him more food, because you can survive longer without food than water in this game. Though we did have more water than food, so either way we should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, Zucam is missing. Let's just figure out who the culprit is. Okay, this is one of the things where you're like, what the heck? You have to just randomly convict someone of eating a soup can. I don't get the situation much. So I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer. So I'm gonna guess Ted, just for simplicity's sake. He hasn't really done anything. He hasn't went out scavenging, so I'm just gonna convict him. Ted admitted to hiding the can. Okay, so perfect. So that worked out in our favor. Because I think last time I had that situation, I convicted Mary Jane, and it did not end out well. She threw a fit. So another cockroach situation. Just hit him with a book. Come on, we're doing so good. What the heck was that? That was a noise. Look how scrawny Timmy is. Oh my lord. Besides Timmy, everyone else. Tech Tray YouTube. Shout out to you for touching 99. So let's do that. No one needs anything. We have raiders above us. Supplies spares. Morale is low. Okay, so you can raid a retirement home for supplies. This is one of the things where it could affect your ending for the twins. If you do this, there's this scenario with the retirement home, there's one with a school, and there's one with your neighbors. If you do any of those, you cannot get the twin ending. It's not going to happen. Not sure about this ending, though. The question is, do we really need the supplies? But also another thing is, we don't know how long it's going to be until the scientist rescues us, so I guess we'll do it. You'll see a bloody handprint on the wall if it's successful. You can see it up there. We got more food. So, yeah. That's that. Let's see here. This is Timmy's birthday. So you gotta give Timmy a birthday gift. So we're gonna give him the book. Oh, and he's sick now too. Timmy's sick. Crap. So let's see here. Day 50. We don't know if Timmy's ever gonna be working out. So yeah. So Timmy might not make it. Yikes. Oh wait, no. No, this might be it. I think we did it. Boom. There we go. We got the secret agent ending. Wada bing, wada boom. We did it. So that's 60 seconds, you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. It's just a quick little review. I love this game. I know it's more so a playthrough than a review, but I really wanted to emphasize how awesome this game is, and it's only like $10, I think. And there's multiple different endings you can get. This is just one of them. There's many, like there's a scientist ending. There's obviously this ending. There's a military ending. There's the twin ending. There's so many different endings you can get. There's so much like that I didn't explore in this game. There are multiple situations I didn't get. Shout out to Pika Girl for Pokemon Sword. But yeah, I guess that's really it, guys. I know this was kind of a longer regular video, but I want to talk about this game. I love this game, and yeah. So until next time, guys.